Welcome to my channel Class Winner by Shri Shyam Books, All India #1 skill books publisher. In the world of beauty and wellness, there's one thing that really separates a good business from a truly great one. And that's the ability to make a lasting, positive impression. It's the magic that turns a first-time visitor into a loyal client for life. So, how do you actually master that? Well, let's break down the blueprint for success, step by step. So, let's kick things off with a question. When do you think a first impression really begins? Your first instinct might be to say, oh, it's when the client walks through the door, right? But the truth is, it starts way earlier than that, often before you've even seen their face. And where does it usually start? Believe it or not, with the very first point of contact, the phone call. This is a moment that's so easy to overlook, but it's your first, and maybe only, chance to show a potential client what your business is all about. I mean, just think about that for a second. A person's entire opinion of your salon can be shaped by a single phone conversation. One bad interaction, a rushed tone, an unhelpful answer, and poof, you could lose a customer before they've even had a chance to set foot inside. And here's the real kicker. When you're on the phone, the actual words you use, they only make up about 10% of the communication. Get this, a whopping 90% is all about your tone of voice. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Are you sounding stressed and annoyed, or are you warm, friendly, and welcoming? It makes all the difference. So how do you nail this every time? Well, the rules are pretty simple, but seriously powerful. First, try to answer fast, within 3 rings if you can. Greet them with a smile in your voice, trust me, people can actually hear it. Clearly state your name and the salon. Then just listen, really listen, and jot down notes. Oh, and always ask before you put someone on hold. And to wrap it up, quickly repeat the key info to make sure you got it right. That's it, it's a perfect formula. Alright, so you've aced the phone call, your client is on their way, what's next? The second stage of that impression begins the moment they walk through your door. Now it's all about the physical environment you've created. Think of your reception area as your salon's physical business card. It has to be clean, organized, and it has to reflect the quality of your services. A cluttered, messy front desk doesn't just look bad, it screams carelessness. And that is the absolute last impression you want to make. So, what goes into creating that perfect, caring vibe? It's really a mix of things. A warm, genuine greeting is totally non-negotiable. Keep that reception desk sparkling. Make sure the waiting area is actually comfortable, not just an afterthought. And small things, like offering a tea or coffee, they make people feel so valued. But above all, just be attentive and ready to help them out quickly. Okay, a beautiful space is awesome, but it's only half the battle. The next, super important layer is how you and your team actually act. This is where a professional code of conduct comes into play, guiding every single interaction. To put it simply, a code of conduct is basically the playbook for professionalism. It's the set of rules that outlines how everyone is expected to behave, what their responsibilities are, and what the best practices are. It's all about making sure there's a consistent, high standard across the board. Let's make this super clear with some simple do's and don'ts. Do always be honest, respectful, and courteous. And absolutely maintain client confidentiality. Think of it like Vegas rules for the salon. Now, on the flip side, don't ever, ever criticize your coworkers or the company in front of clients. Avoid talking about your own personal problems and definitely steer clear of tricky topics like religion or politics. The goal is to keep it professional and focused on the client. When you boil it all down, it comes back to this one simple but super powerful idea: respect. It's about creating a space where every single person, whether they're a client or a colleague, feels safe and included, no exceptions. That's really the cornerstone of what it means to be a professional. Okay, we've talked a lot about what you can do, but let's be real, no one works in a bubble. A truly positive impression is a team effort. What's happening behind the scenes is just as important as what the client sees out front. So, what happens when people stop working like a team? Well, you get chaos, right? It's messy, workstations aren't clean, tasks get forgotten or done twice, and at the end of the day, it's the client's experience that really suffers from all that confusion. So what's the secret sauce for being a great team player? Well, they get the shared goal, they respect everyone around them, they communicate clearly, they're flexible, and they keep things positive. They don't just do their own thing, they motivate and support their colleagues, manage their time well, and take responsibility. That's the stuff that creates a smooth, totally professional experience for every client. All right, let's bring it all home. We've followed the client's journey from that very first phone call all the way to the teamwork that makes it all happen. Now let's lock in the key takeaways so you can go out and create that incredible, lasting impression. Honestly, every single thing we've talked about today boils down to one thing: building trust. When clients trust you, when they feel genuinely valued, they don't just come back, they become your walking, talking billboards, telling everyone they know about their amazing experience. And that is the real key to success. So, let's run through one last quick checklist, just to lock it all in. Be on time, be reliable. Greet every single client with genuine warmth. Actively listen to what they need. Protect their privacy. Keep your hygiene standards impeccable. And finally, show real enthusiasm for what you do. That kind of energy is totally contagious. And that brings us to the big takeaway. After everything we've covered, I want to leave you with a question to think about. What is the one thing, starting today, that you're going to change or improve to really elevate your professional impression? Because remember, it's the small, consistent changes that make the biggest difference in the end.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.